Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing the new moon in Aries for the sign of Cancer, and that's Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's just take a moment and just think about this Aries new moon. You know, Aries is the first sign. The Aries is like, whoo, let's charge forward. That's what a ram does. They just push forward, they take action. But this is the beginning of a new cycle. This is the first zodiac sign. First cycle, beginning of spring, is the end of the Pisces season. And the new moon in Aries is a good time to commit to personal goals that express positive energies. This is a good time to reevaluate our relationship with ourselves. You know, Aries is me, I. So this is a time to, let's say, redo you, reevaluate you, this new moon. So interesting enough, Cancer. You know, I start with the chakra card. And the chakra card, I'm seeing there's a little glare, is rebirth. You see that? Rebirth. And this is similar to the root chakra, but this is the earth chakra or the earth star chakra. It's 6 inches underneath your feet. This is what connects you to the heart of the earth. This is your anchor. This is the nurturing, the grounding, the vitality, rejuvenation, and stability, all which do connect to the root chakra. And pulling this card, this is a powerful awakening and a healing process. So this is a good time to heal. And there's all different forms. A big part of life's journey is finding, you know, what's right for you, and also a beginning and an end. And this is a new moon, so it's a new beginning, but something has to end in order for something to begin. There's a divine knowing. There's a positive awakening inside, a positive change, positive experiences, planting new seeds for new experiences, new opportunities, nurturing yourself, nurturing others. You have been waiting patiently for this time, and this time is here. And this is a time to embrace. So when we think of this root chakra, this is very similar to the root chakra, and you could still use like a red garnet type crystal if you want to use that to meditate, or you know, some people like moving meditation like yoga. Go outside, put your back against a tree, put your feet on the earth, ground yourself, spend time in nature. These are all good things to recalibrate. So I'm going to put this here because this is the center of the reading. This chakra. There was a little glare right there. So I pulled 4 cards. And the first card that I pulled, I think is kind of interesting. Exuberant quietude. The passion flower. The passion flower is a study of opposites. Every inch of the passion flower is reaching, striving, and climbing, and yet her medicine is magical calm that happens when the television, computer, and the phone are all suddenly silent. She begs you to pause in your questing and take time for a new experience, inner quietude. Why? Because being able to be quiet and still is passion flower's secret to exuberant expansion without stress and burnout. So you're being encouraged here to be quiet, be still and know. Go sit underneath that tree. Go sit by the ocean. Cancer, you probably like the ocean. Go to the ocean, sit, put your feet in the sand. Just stare out in the water. Listen to the ocean roaring. but this is a way to expand yourself. Passion flower passion flower reaches around a flower pot on her way to far off corners of the garden. Quiet. This is also about taking a life inventory. Now, maybe a question you can ask yourself is, which parts of your life do you feel joyously engaged with? Maybe this is the part you're going to get in touch with during this rebirth process. Or another question you may want to ask yourself, have you lost your passion for some parts of your daily life? And I know how it could be that dread, time to make the donuts, same old routine. Or are you drudging through your work and your family time? You're like on automatic pilot. Where's your passion for life? Passion flower approaches everything with a curiosity, even doing the dishes and bathing the dog. Passion flower doesn't want you to jettison the mundane parts of your life. She knows that you need to water the plants and make the bed. Instead, she wants you to attempt to bring simple joy and curiosity to all aspects of your daily life. And it's easy to lose passion or become complacent. So this is asking you to disrupt your complacency. You get up, you go to work, take the kids to school, help them with their homework, you cook a meal. It's like that redundancy. So where's the passion? Where's the joy in just being able to nurture your children with a good, decent meal? Or yourself, for that matter. This is asking you to expand your emotions, your feelings. So with this Aries new moon, this rebirth, this is like Cancer. That fire, that Aries fire, is trying to bring you to a boil, in a sense, and get you all steamed up and ready to go, moving forward. So I thought that was quite beautiful. Now, I'm not Adelita of air. Oregano. Oregano has a scent that it definitely is going to stir you. It'll definitely shake you around a little bit, right? Adelita, these are the warriors. This is about activism. This is about drive. This is almost like the knights in traditional tarot cards. They represent the fight we often encounter when first defending our path to the outside world. So, oregano is asking you to speak out, shout, sing, scream, declare your truth loudly, and do it without fear. She's the champion of truth. So maybe you've been hiding your truth and getting quiet and going within and reconnecting with the earth is going to allow you to realize that maybe you've been hiding your truth. Air is of thoughts. So have you been suppressing your feelings? This is about being direct but not necessarily blunt. Being, taking authority but not being like a dictator also. Using that sword, using those words, using the energy or the sisters of the air, the mind. If you're taking time in quiet, reconnecting with the earth, the things that have been excuse me, what did you discover during those moments of exuberant quietude? What did Spirit, God, your ancestors, your angels, Buddha, Muhammad, whatever, enlighten you with during those times of solitude and, well, I shouldn't say solitude, quietude? Because look at this. Look at this. This is all like in nature. So I would say, like, go to a park. Or even for, like I said, Cancer, you water. So maybe you want to go to the ocean. Or maybe use some oregano in your cooking or in your meals. Or maybe get some and just use it in your food. Or just smell it. Just to, like, give you... awaken your senses. That's what I'm looking for. Use some oregano to awaken your senses, because that's what's going to happen in that quietude as you reconnect with the earth. There's a rebirth of the mind. There is gives you that drive, that motivation, that warrior spirit to speak your truth, declare your truth, and do it without fear. Now, I also picked a crystal, moldavite. See, that's kind of interesting looking. It looks more like, it's a crystal, but it kind of looks more like fossil-like. But what I think is interesting, moldavite is about metamorphosis. This is about transformation. So maybe you did speak up in the past, and maybe it's time that you do. But make sure you speak truth. And maybe in that quietude, maybe it's getting in touch with maybe certain things, your perception of things. It come down to earth, getting a little more grounded in how you see things. So with this, you're being encouraged here to detach yourself from mundane issues. Isn't that what we were just saying? You're going through a spiritual transformation so dramatic. Changes occur as you reach beyond your limits. Talk to your soul. That's why you're being encouraged to go out in nature, reconnect with nature, put your feet in the dirt, and talk to your soul to check the outcome of present actions. Transcend time. Avoid sowing seeds of destruction. So this rebirth is definitely asking or encouraging you to change. It's about you really taking the time to be quiet and get out of that complacency. Maybe you have a certain attitude. It really just isn't maybe not working for you at this particular junction in your life. It's about moving forward. So in order to move forward, all things have to change. Something has to end for something new to begin. And so we're going to be invoking that night spirit, the spirit of the night, the spirit of the warrior as you charge forward. So get some of that oregano, and even if you're just, maybe like the oregano, that oil, it's real good, like if you have sinuses and stuff. But if you smell it, it definitely awakens the senses, if you can't get outside. So I have here is fulfillment. Might, activity, energy, and faithful enthusiasm bring the sure beauty of your objectives. Fulfillment, the mimosa. Faithful enthusiasm. And that is what the passion flower is asking you to come out of, that complacent attitude. Okay, let me make dinner. Okay, I gotta go to work. Oh, I gotta do this. Invoke that passions. Get you that oregano. And go sit in the park. Go to the ocean. I can't encourage you to do that enough. And awaken that warrior, that passion for life to move. And this Aries is about charge. Think about it. At night, they have those, they're on the horses with those like spear things. It's like move forward in your fulfillment. But you have to have that moment of quietude. You know, spring is about planting seeds, getting your garden ready. So get yourself ready, Cancer. This is springtime for your rebirth. So let me know what you think, okay? Like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below and give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.